Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to the next episode of Multipack Mania. Now, this is supposed to be a 3-pack, so I'm going to enter the 3-pack that you guys saw last week. Now, Criminally Insane, of course, is out of bounds, so that leaves 2 movies. That leaves Criminally Insane 2 and Satan's Black Wedding, since I reviewed Criminally Insane 1 last week. I'm going to take an ordinary penny. Heads, it's Satan's Black Wedding. And tails, it's Criminally Insane 2. I'm going to flip that coin and we're going to see what we're going to watch this week. And it is... what do we got here? It's heads. I was hoping it was going to be tails, but it is heads. So I am going to watch Satan's Black Wedding and come back with a review for Multipack Mania in a bit. Okay guys, I just watched Satan's Black Wedding, and here's what I think of it. Satan's Black Wedding is a 1976 film which runs approximately 63 minutes and is written and directed by Nick Millard. He was responsible for Bullet Ballet, Death Nurse 1 and 2, and Criminally Insane 1 and 2. Now this stars Gary Braddock as Mark Gray. He didn't have anything else to his credit, which I was kind of surprised at because he's a pretty good actor. Kay Miles as Father Dankin. He was in The Terrorist, Gun Blast, and Hot Ice. And Lara Milano as Nina Gray. She also didn't have anything to her credit as well. Now, this was originally supposed to be called Brother of a Vampire, and this is a lot like Criminally Insane 1, where it's low-budget filmmaking, but it was done, in my opinion, really well. Now, this tells the story of a brother and a sister, Mark and Nina. When they were little, they used to go and play by this church that had a kind of a bad reputation. It was said that vampires had lived there, which I don't know why their parents would let them play by that anyway, but also that, you know, there were a bunch of nuns that were worshiping Satan. So yeah, even more of a reason not to let your kids play there, I would imagine, but that's just me. So in the beginning of the film, you see Nina Gray. She is getting turned by Father Dankin. Now, Father Dankin says that she has to complete her she has to complete this task, which is to kill her entire family. Now, the director went on record as saying that he wanted to do a vampire film, but he didn't want to make it like every other vampire film, like Dracula. Even though he liked those films, he wanted it to be a little bit different. So this has a little bit different of a mythology, like they can go outside in the daytime. Also, in order for them to be vampires and to be mistresses of Satan, their ring finger had to be removed from their left hand, which is how they found Nina dead in the beginning. Of course, she was undead, and they ended up digging her up, and she's a vampire now. So the story is basically about Mark trying to figure out exactly what happened to his sister and how to protect his family before his sister completes her coven, or whatever it is she has to do. I actually thought this movie dripped with atmosphere. I really enjoyed it, and as kind of a bonus thing, I went ahead and I watched Criminally Insane 2 because that's what I originally wanted the coin to come out as. Let's just say I was better off with Satan's Black Wedding because Criminally Insane 2 is very much like Death Nurse 1 and 2. If you have seen them, if you haven't, they are shot on video, and they're not very good. I can get enjoyment out of them, and I find them to be kind of wacky. and I got some laughs out of it, but generally speaking, Criminally Insane 2 and Death Nurse 1 and 2 aren't really very good films. They basically had no budget at all, so yeah. But anyway, back to Satan's Black Wedding. I believe this was made, it was either this one or it was Criminally Insane that was made for 30 grand. And to me, even though it was the 70s, you know, that's a little bit of money to make a pretty decent film. Like I said, this drips atmosphere. Unfortunately, as you can see on the front cover, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got the really funny vampire teeth. And yes, this movie has those kind of teeth, but it does tell a pretty cool story. And like I said, it does drip with atmosphere. The acting is above average for this type of film, in my opinion. So yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. This is from Shockorama. I don't know if this is in print anymore, but hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And 2 out of 3 of these films were, in my opinion, really good, and ones that I'll definitely revisit. So yeah. Guys, don't forget to get out your 6-packs for next week for Multipack Mania. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.